You left, right? Hey.
Evening. Good evening, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of Perpetual Enhancement Career Academy, formerly known as PICA. Today we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates as we have completed the journey towards becoming certified nursing assistants. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Your dedication, hard work, and perseverance have brought you to this momentous occasion, and we are incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished. The journey to become a CNA is not an easy one. It requires resilience, commitment, and a deep passion for caring for others. You have faced challenges, overcoming obstacles, and emerged stronger and more capable. As you step into your roles as healthcare professionals, remember the skills and values you have learned here will serve as the foundation of your future success. As you move forward, I encourage you to continue learning, growing, and striving for excellence. Embrace the opportunities that come your way, and never forget the importance of empathy, integrity, and professionalism in your work. To the families and friends of our graduates, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your beliefs and their potential have played an integral role in their success. And today we celebrate your contribution as well. Once again, congratulations to the graduates of Perpetual Enhancement Career Academy. We are immensely proud of you and excited to see the positive impact you will make in the world. May your careers be fulfilling, rewarding, and marked by contagious growth and success. Now, to enrich our understanding of the possession you are about to enter, it is my honor to introduce Anissa, who will share with us the history of nursing assistant. Anissa, the floor is yours. Thank you, and let's celebrate this incredible achievement together. Yeah, it's fine.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. I was saying bifocals don't work well in the dark, so bear with me. Hello, everybody. My name is Anissa Gaston, and I am the administrator here at Perpetual Enhancement Career Academy. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us as we celebrate these individuals' achievements. So not only is it their achievement, but it's also yours. So let's give you a round of applause. I will be speaking to you about the history of certified nursing assistants. Today we gather to recognize and honor the essential contributions of certified nurse assistants, or as a lot of people call them, CNAs, whose history is a testament to the vital role of the healthcare system. CNAs are the backbone of patient care, providing essential support and compassionate service to those in need. The origins of the CNA profession can be traced back to the early 20th century. This goes back to World War I and World War II. Tongue twister there, huh? The demand for healthcare workers surged as soldiers required tons of medical care in those horrible times on the battlefield. Volunteer groups such as the American Red Cross trained women to provide basic care in a setting that was very similar to the CNA role. If you guys recall, any of you guys in the room, back in the days, the American Red Cross was the place you would go to get trained to become a CNA. In the post-war era, healthcare systems expanded. The need for formally trained nurse assistants continued to grow. By the 1960s, we saw a significant advancement. Remember, we had those baby boomers. The establishment of Medicare and Medicaid also came into play, and so it led us into the focus of providing care for the elderly and those with chronic illnesses. This led to the creation of standardized training programs for nursing assistants, ensuring that they had the necessary skills and knowledge to support registered nurses. By the 1980s, the role of the CNA changed again. It was solidified with something called OBRA. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Module 1. OBRA was a federal mandate in which we had to change the dynamics of the healthcare system. The legislators set forth federal standards in taking care of our people. The training for certified nurses assistant became mandatory across the United States, as well as state testing. CNAs are now recognized as a crucial component to the healthcare team, with their responsibilities to include things such as assisting with activities of daily living, taking vital signs, and monitoring them, also providing emotional support to those patients. Today, CNAs continue to be indispensable. Their hands-on and direct interaction with patient care ensure that the basic needs of those that serve are met with dignity and respect. CNAs often form deep and trusting relationships with their patients, offering not only physical care to their patients, but emotional and psychological support. The histories of CNAs and their story of dedication, compassion, and resilience is strong. It's crucial into bridging the gap from patient care and the rest of the healthcare team, ensuring that care is holistic and patient-centered. As we look to the future, the demand for the skilled and compassionate CNA will continue to grow. And their contributions will remain integral to the health and well-being of the countless individuals that will need them each and every day. Thank you, guys. I am now going to introduce to you our next speaker. It's Mr. Cleavon Matthews, and he will bring a little short speech to you guys. Thank you.
Good evening.
I turned it up, sorry.
Good evening.
There we go.
Good evening. To the nurses, to the new CNAs, the world thanks you for answering the call to the service of nursing. Although I am not a nurse myself, I want to welcome you to the service, to the Society of Caretakers. I hope you take this opportunity seriously and remember that you are doing a heart's work that will inspire hope into your patients and their families. Be encouraged that you are of a few people willing to dedicate their life to the lives of others, and that is a noble pursuit. In a world obsessed with themselves, know your unselfish sacrifice in this career path will fulfill you in ways you can't even imagine. As a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, our motto is, friendship is essential to the soul. So I implore you to be a friend to your patients, as their bodies may be under attack, yet it's only a true friend that can help heal the soul when all else feels futile. I pray that you are able to persevere through your career after all the ups and downs faced on this mission you are about to embark on. I hope that you will not allow your personhood to deter you from providing the best care to your patients, who at times may seem ungrateful. I am sure that the dedication to your scholarship in this program has prepared you to deal with the difficulty of this industry. I know that many of you may be filled with fear as you are not sure what to expect when you step into this overwhelming workplace, but I encourage you to lead with love and watch that fear reveal itself as excitement. Build your confidence in being a true difference maker in the lives of countless people. To my Job Corps students, thank you for putting in the work. I know my constant badgering of your study habits for your exam was annoying, but I'm glad to see that there was a method to your madness. However, and whenever you study, that time has graced you with retaining the knowledge to pass the class as well as your state exams. So thank you for representing the Inland Empire Job Corps Center at PICA and your respective clinical locations within the standards and expectations set for you. I know that everyone here will do well in your transition into the world. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews. As you guys heard, he is the counselor for our Job Corps students. We do have some students here that are from Job Corps, so they work really, really hard and striving, and we just give them a round of applause. All right, moving on. Our next speaker is Pastor Charles Campbell. Pastor Charles Campbell will talk to you about his some words of wisdom of his ministry. Not only is he a pastor of a church, but his ministry extends into areas within the prisons, the community, within the church, within healthcare settings. So let's welcome and give a round of applause for Mr. Pastor Charles Campbell.
Is it still on? Good evening. Although I am a pastor, I'm not here this evening in my pastoral capacity. I'm here in my capacity as both a hospice and palliative chaplain. I've been in the healthcare field for several years, and I'm telling you, you're getting ready. You've been trained, but now you're getting ready to be thrown into the deep. There will be people that you will be get attached to. I mean, very attached to. There are people that you'll want to pawn off on somebody else. But they're still your responsibility. From a spiritual dynamic, you will be introduced and allowed into settings where families will let you into their lives in the most intimate times. You'll be ministering to people at their most vulnerable, but you're there to give them care. You're there to give them concern. Literally, you're there for yourself, to allow yourself for God to love them through you. You are now a gift that's given to people who are suffering. You are now a gift that's given to people who will need you the most, who are unable to turn themselves, who are unable to feed themselves. You'll be able to go in and serve them in such ways. The connection there, though, is phenomenal, because I've had patients, particularly on the hospice side, where, and this is not an exaggeration or anything of the sort, but I've had patients that have literally waited until I got back before they passed away. I had one last Monday, a gentleman that I normally see on Monday down in Marietta, who was Catholic, and I normally see people based upon their religious beliefs, not mine. I'm there to serve them. And so he had been in a fragile state for a very, very long time. And he had gotten dropped off my schedule for a couple of weeks. I normally see him on Monday, but his schedule was carried over to Tuesday. I went in to see him. I performed the Catholic sacraments for him. I walked out of the building. As soon as I walked out, the RN pulled up to go in and serve him next. By the time she got to the door, he was gone. I had another patient that in Riverside, where I got a last minute trip to Israel in 2019, just before the pandemic. And it was a last minute thing, it was a blessing to me. And I had both the social worker and the other chaplain ask this patient point blank, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for Charles? And the patient did like this. And so I flew back in from Tel Aviv on Thursday. I get a call from the chaplain saying, are you back yet? I said, well, I'm back, but I'm not all the way back, because I just was been on a 24-hour flight. And He said, yeah, this patient really needs you. I said, okay, well then I'll see him first thing on Monday. Then after that, the social worker called me and she said, you might want to go see this patient. So I said, okay. That next day, Friday, I made it a point to go see him. I saw him, 3 hours later, he was gone. You'll have that kind of connection with your patients. You'll have that kind of relationship, not only with your patients, but with their families. They'll be so dependent upon you because they'll be at the point where they won't know what to do, but you will be trained to serve them. You'll make a major mark in them. Some of you will go on to be LVNs, some will be RNs, some of you will just stop playing and go and get your PhDs and make some major money. And when you do, holla at your boy. I'll be right there at your graduation meeting if you want. But you're just stepping in. You're getting your feet into the healthcare field. But there's a lot in that world. And you are so special now to surrender to the call to be a part of that. So I pray that God blesses you in that. I pray that God gives you wisdom to deal with easy people and with difficult people. I pray that God would even extend his wisdom to you to tell people what they need to hear, to be a blessing to those who need you the most. And remember, the key is, I got 15, but I'm only put 5. Need some change back. I play it. What's wrong with your child, John? Anyway, but the long and the short of it is simply this: that God is going to use you to touch people, but leave his fingerprints. And that I tell you, to go and give your best. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Pastor Campbell. All right, we are moving on to our awards presentation. We're going to start first with our Perfect Attendance Award. So if Miss Jessica, Miss Chantel, and Miss LaShonda could come up and hand those awards out.
Okay, perfect attendance. First, we have Virginia Reyes. Next, we have Jacqueline Wright. Then we have Miguel Morales.
There we go. Let's see if Nash. Look this way.
Then we have Abdul Dixon.
Then that way you guys know that each other's quick. Sean, stay on your side.
Then we have Melissa Robles. Next we have Graciela Jimenez. Next we have Mark Iglesias.
Mark.
Next we have Eric Zambrano. We have Jamelia Claudia Johnson. Next we have Karime Perez. Next we have Kisi Funday. We have Alana Ambriz. We have Lorena Vasquez. We have Deja Baker. Erica Flores. Deja Rogers. Melanie Soto. And Nadine Gamino.
Ready? Good job.
All right. Next, we're going to award the students who have a 3.0 grade point average. First, we have Jeremiah Ramirez. Please proceed to the award person closest to you. Lily Centeno. Alana Ambriz. Erica Flores. Lorena Vasquez. See that perfect attendance pays off? Deja Baker. Nadine Gamino. And I do not want to chop up her name, so Miss Kendra, come on up. Last of our 3.0s, Miss Melanie Soto. Now we will be awarding our 4.0 students. So LaShonda and Jessica, you guys can have a seat. So here at Perpetual Enhancement, we are super competitive, okay? And so every year we recognize individuals who have high honors or the highest honors. And so if you notice a few of us, just two, we are wearing a certain type of rope around our neck. And that represents that you have someone that you've graduated that have a high honor or a highest honor. So Ms. Chantel has two, she's bragging today. When she first came to work at Pika, I remember her first graduation, she goes, you forgot mine. I said, oh no honey, you don't have a 4.0 student. When you graduate a 4.0 student, you can have this. So she came up here to remind me, give me my ropes. So Ms. Chantel will be taking the floor to introduce to you our first salutatorian.
So we have the competition between the instructors, and I'm coming for it every time. So I'm so proud of my students who allow me to have this task to present to them. Miss Virginia, you're on my second. Let's do it. So proud of you.
She's my student.
In a way he is, yeah, after the fact, after the fact. And then, you want to sash her first?
Yep. Yes, that's for you. Yes, hold on.
I am incredibly honored to be here as the salutatorian of our CNA program. This achievement is not only a testament to my dedication and hard work, but also a reflection of the support and love I have received from my family. Throughout this journey, I have strived to show my children the value of hard work, perseverance, compassion. I have juggled my responsibilities as a student, a parent, a caregiver, all while demonstrating the importance of pursuing one's passion and making a difference in the lives of others. I am incredibly grateful for the support of my children, who have been my biggest cheerleaders and motivators throughout this journey. I hope that my perseverance, dedication have inspired them to pursue their own dreams with the same level of determination and commitment. As certified nurse assistants, we have a responsibility to lead by example, to show kindness and empathy to those in need, and to always strive for the excellence in our practice. Let us be beacons of compassion and professionalism, and let us never forget the importance of treating each patient with dignity and respect. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude to my family and everyone at PICA for their support and encouragement throughout this entire journey, as well as my two wonderful classmates, Lily and Melissa, who honestly, I couldn't have survived clinicals without them. To my Daisy, my Lily, and my Leo. Thank you for being my source of strength and inspiration. I am proud to share this accomplishment with the three of you. And I hope that this serves as a reminder that, thank you, with a compassionate heart, hard work, determination, and a positive attitude, anything is possible. Thank you and congratulations to my fellow graduates. And let us continue to lead by example and make a positive impact in the world as the amazing CNAs that we finally are.
You ready?
Our next salutatorian did a really good job of keeping us on our P's and Q's and making sure we were in line. Miss Jackie Wright.
You roll for? Do I get one of those? Yes, you roll. She said, Kim, my cord.
Hey mom. Hey daughter.
Well, we know her mom was right away.
Okay.
Same way.
Okay. So, good evening, class of 2024, esteemed faculty, friends, and family. My name is Jacqueline Wright. Can you all believe it? We actually made it. We survived Pika lecture halls that smelled faintly of disinfectant and mastered the art of bed bath without causing floods. We may have questioned our sanity while learning peri and catheter care, but hey, at least we can all agree adult briefs are a true fashion statement. Just a few short months ago, most of us wouldn't have known a Foley catheter from, well, a Foley catheter. Now we're certified nursing assistants, the CNAs, the rock stars of the healthcare world. We are the ones who make sure patients feel cared for, even when they're at their most vulnerable. We are the cheerleaders, the confidants, and sometimes the janitorial experts. This journey wasn't always sunshine and spotless linens. There were those 7 a.m. clinical shifts that felt like staring into a long abyss and enough bodily fluids to fill a small swimming pool. If you know, you know. But we persevered. We learned from the best. We laughed with our classmates, sometimes at each other, but mostly with one another. And we formed bonds that will last longer than the memories of that mystery meat served out of the facility's cafeteria. To our family and friends, thanks for putting up with our endless studying, caffeine-filled rants, and for pretending to be interested in the topic of sterile techniques, and allowing us to practice vital signs on you countless times. A special thanks to 2 of my peers, Gracie Jimenez, wave, Jackie Hernandez, wave, for being my lunch buddies and always keeping me on my feet, as you both have asked me many questions that help reinforce the knowledge that was taught to us. To my knowledge instructors, thank you for your patience, for teaching us the ins and outs of first aid, CPR, infectious control, mental disability, physical disabilities, weight, heights, and measurements. You showed us the beauty of aging, well, some of it, and not to flinch at the sight of bodily fluids. Thank you for reminding us that compassion is just as important as compression stockings. To my clinical instructor, it's been real. It's been fun, but not real fun. All jokes aside, I would like to thank and commend Perpetual Enhancement Career Academy for having a level a level of corporate social responsibility. For those not familiar with the term corporate social responsibility, it is a business model by which companies make a concentrated effort to operate in ways that enhance rather than degrade society and the environment. There are 4 parts to this particular model: environmental responsibility, ethical responsibility, philanthropic responsibility, and economic responsibility. PICA prioritizes environmental responsibility by offering many online courses for current and past PICA students. Ethically, they ensure fair treatment for students and staff. Philanthropically, they go beyond academics by networking scholarships and sponsorship opportunities, making quality healthcare education more accessible. Finally, their economic responsibility is evident in their low tuition courses, while providing essential school supplies for students. And let's not forget the snacks. Ensuring students can focus on their studies without a burden of unexpected expenses. This holistic approach empowers students and strengthens not only the San Bernardino community, but also the neighboring cities. I myself commuted from Hesperia every weekend. Now, class of 2024, as we embark on our CNA adventures, let's remember, there will be good days and bad days, messy situations, heartwarming moments. But through it all, let's hold on to the reason we started, to make a difference in the lives of those who need it most. So, fellow CNAs, let's raise our stethoscopes or an empty coffee mug to the future filled with compassion, camaraderie, and the occasional biohazard spill. We did it. Now let's go forth and change the world, one bedpan at a time.
Thank you.
All right, I'm back again. I have the honor to represent our valedictorian, okay? When I say valedictorian, this individual, they did not want to come and speak to you guys, okay? I'm not sure why. I don't know. Maybe he'll tell you. But this individual did this whole entire program without one complaint. Never were they absent. Never did they complain. They did everything that they were supposed to do and brought up others around him, okay? Endured many obstacles, and some of our students here at Perpetual Enhancement Career Academy, you may not know it when you see them, but a lot of them are English as second language, and they come in here and they are hungry for doing better, and they actually do great, not better. And so it is my honor again to represent Mr. Miguel Morales. He also looks just like my nephew. I told him that every day.
Good evening, everyone. I want to first thank my teachers and classmates, my mom, my grandma, sister, and girlfriend for always supporting me and being there for me. I want to dedicate this award to my grandpa, Miguel Cantoral, as I know he will always look over me from heaven. Buenas tardes a todos los que estamos presentes. Quiero dar las gracias a mis compañeros y maestras, a mi madre, mi abuela, mi hermana y novia por siempre apoyarme en todo. También quiero dedicar este triunfo a mi viejo Miguel Cantoral, que ahora no está conmigo, pero me cuidará desde el cielo. Thank you everyone. Muchas gracias a todos. Once a PICA, always a PICA.
guys with the CNA pins for our graduates. So Miss Jessica, I'm gonna have you come read off the names. Also, if there are any LVNs or RNs in the room that are here to pin their loved one, please come up here and stand beside me.
First off, we have Abdul Dixon. Next we have Anne-Marie Perez. Next we have Deja Rogers.
Right in the middle of that.
Next we have Deja Baker. Next we have Eric Zambrano. Next we have Erica Flores. Next we have Francina Hernandez.
If you're a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Giselle Gomez. Next we have Graciela Hernandez. Next we have Jeremiah Ramirez.
Jeremiah, Grandma's waiting for you.
Next we have Karimen Perez. Next we have Kisi Fandi. Next we have Lily Centeno. Next we have Melanie Soto. Next we have Melissa Robles. Next we have Miguel Morales. Next we have Nadine Gamino. Next we have Talea Theory.
Talea's being pinned by her mother.
And last we have Virginia Reyes.
All nurses in the room, please stand up. CNAs, LVNs, RNs.
Can you raise your right hand? I solemnly pledge myself before God
I solemnly pledge myself before God
and in the presence of this assembly
and in the presence of this assembly
to pass my life in purity
to pass my life in purity
and to practice my profession faithfully.
and to practice my profession faithfully.
I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous.
I will abstain from whatever is
And will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug.
I will not take nor administer any harmful drugs.
I will do all in my power to maintain
I will do all in my power to maintain
and elevate the standard of my profession,
and elevate the standard of my profession,
and will hold in confidence
and will hold in confidence
all personal matters committed to my keeping,
all personal matters committed to my keeping,
and all family affairs coming to my knowledge,
and all family affairs coming to my knowledge,
in the practice of my calling,
in the practice of my calling,
and devote myself to the welfare
and devote myself to the welfare
of those committed to my care.
of those committed to my care. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Mr. Robert will come up and close us out with our closing remarks. And you guys, when we close out, we will put the slideshow back up. Those of you guys who are students, you probably didn't get to see the slideshow, but if you would like a copy, Mr. Robert will give you a copy. Just reach out to him.
Whoever Mr. Robert is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Robert, aka Mr. Robert. I thank you all for joining us for this graduation, and again, I thank the students and the families for your supporting the students on this endeavor. This is a very, very difficult program, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for supporting the students. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to close of this momentous ceremony, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for being here today and celebrating our newly penned certified nursing assistants. This ceremony marks not only the end of a righteous academic journey, but also the beginning of a new chapter filled with opportunities, challenges, and the profound fulfillment that comes from serving others. To our graduates, today is a testament to your hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the noble field of healthcare. Sorry, Tom. Touching, isn't it? Healthcare. We serve and we help and care for other people. That just kind of hits me in the heart. Not only that, I lost my spot too. So somewhere on this paper, I'll find healthcare again. You know, I'm 50, you guys. You gotta bless these eyes here sometimes. We are immensely proud of each of you and the journey you have undertaken to reach this milestone. Your success is a reflection of your determination and the support of your loved ones, mentors, and instructors who have guided you along the way. Take a moment to thank them for the encouragement and belief in you that has been invaluable. As you step into your new roles, carry with you the values and skills you have learned here at Perpetual Enhancement Career Academy, also known as PICA. Whoop, whoop. Continue to strive for personal and professional growth. Always seek to enhance the quality and care you provide, and never lose sight of the importance of your work. You are the backbone of healthcare systems, and you contribute in an essential to the well-being of our communities. Let us also take a moment to reflect on the impact you will make. Each patient you assist, each life you touch, each family you support will be forever grateful for your compassion and care. The pin you received today on your chest is not just a symbol of your achievement, but a badge of honor, signifying your readiness to serve with integrity and dedication. In closing, I want to leave you with the thought: continue to pursue excellence in all that you do. Embrace your challenges as an opportunity to grow, and never underestimate the difference you make in the world. Your journey is just the beginning, and the future holds endless possibilities. Congratulations once again to our graduates. We wish you all the best as you embark on this exciting new path. May your careers be fulfilled, your hearts remain compassionate, your impact be long-lasting, and I thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.
All right, graduates, if you guys can please stand. We're gonna go row by row. At this end, you guys gonna walk out, set your candles down, and then you can walk out to the back. Guests, you can leave after they've exited out of the building. Jackie, I see you with my camera. Good, Mark.